What is going on, everybody? Today is Tuesday, February 1st. Was out of town for a few days, so I had a long week last week, busy week, and I just decided to get out of town for a few days. So let's take a look. It's beginning of the month for Bitcoin. Let's take a quick look at the charts. This is the monthly chart for Bitcoin. So we had decent close for the month, right? We closed above the Kijinsen, right? Which is what we wanted. And unless we close below the Kijinsen, I'm not too worried on the monthly. So let's move to the. I haven't looked at the charts in a couple days, guys. Weekly's looking good. Weekly ended up back in the cloud, and so far today we're look like we're headed back up. And we got a flip on the stochastic. So let's see what the weekly brings. Let's look at the 1 day. All right, 1 day. Again, we're in this descending channel, which we've been in for a while. We're right at the top of it now. We do look like we're about to break the Kijinsen. I'd be very careful here, though. We've got rejected every time over here. So this is it's going to be a hard one right here. It's going to be a big fight between the bears and bulls, and we could very well get rejected from here. Let's look at the 4 hour. Right, the 4 hour I like because we just broke above the cloud. Right, we had the cloud was right here. Future cloud's bullish. The Chico span just broke above the cloud, above price. It's looking good on the 4 hour, and the only thing I don't like is we're in this ascending wedge, which is a bearish sign, right? We come up and then we fall out the bottom of the wedge. So, but I'm liking the way it looks over here. So, and we're touching right on that the top of that line right now. We could fall tonight. Let's see what tonight brings. That's all I have to say for Bitcoin right now. The Kijinsen right now is at 38,693. Hopefully we close there in next half hour above that. But everything else is looking good. Let's look at the 4 hour again. Yeah, 4 hour looks like we're gonna get the cross on the True Strength Index. Actually, we're getting it already, right? We're getting the cross on there. 38,811. It'll take that signal away if we close below 38,811. We're right now at 38,819. All right, so let's look at what else I'm seeing here. ETC's breaking the cloud on the 4 hour. The span A and span B is starting to head up. The Tenkan-sen and Kijinsen are heading up, breaking the cloud. 1 day. The 1 day we're coming back up to it, so we could get rejected from 27.96, but I am getting a signal down here. Let's look at the 2 day on this. 2 days closing tonight. 2 days, same thing, 27.96. But it's looking okay. So if you take this trade, keep in mind, Bitcoin might get rejected here, right? So any trades you take tonight, you'd probably want to keep it half risk, just in case it gets rejected hard. Let's look at, so I'm liking the way ETC is looking here, but we are still also right coming up to this resistance right here, right? So you could wait another day and see if we break out of it. That's probably the better move. Litecoin, I'm looking. It's got some room to move up. We're getting the signal down here on the 1 day. This I'd be looking for 125.21. We're at 116.48 now. Let's look at yeah, so my take profits would be right here. 125.77, 135.09, 144.41. That's what I'd be looking for with Litecoin. So it's looking good. That's all I'm really looking at right now. Ev, I was looking at earlier. Actually, let's look at Litecoin on the 4 hour. 4 hour, we look like we're about to come up to the top of the cloud, which is at 119.81. Could get rejected from there, but we got future Kumo twist here. The Tankinson is the Chico span is above price, so that is looking good as well. Let's take that off. Crow, we're already in. Crow's giving us a continuation signal tonight. I'm still in Crow. All right, we broke above the Kijinsen over here on the daily. So we're getting continuation on this. This looks like it's about to cross over, to be honest with you. Let's see. Looks like it broke above it. So I wouldn't be concerned about Crow right now. We might be heading back up. The Chico span is hidden price here though, so we could get rejected from this area. Our target, which was never hit yet, was 45 cents. Our first target, and I think it was 50 cents. Excuse me. I think it was 50 cents after that, or 47.50 and then 50. Right, so that we're keeping open. If you didn't take it before, you could possibly take it now. If I took it now, I'd be looking for, we took it on the 12 hour originally. Now we're getting the signal on the 1 day, which would be, I'd be looking for 47.37, 50.99, and 54.61 on that, which would put us right at the bottom of the cloud. And that's pretty much all I'm looking at there. All of these are giving us the early signal, right? The aggressive signal. This looked like it turned down, which would invalidate it. But all of these, they're above the Tankinson. And they do look like we're getting a signal down here. But what I don't like is a lot of them are still in the cloud. Right? They're still in the cloud. I don't like to trade in the cloud, even on the 4 hour. So maybe we'll get some signals on them tomorrow. This CRV is breaking the cloud. Let's look at CRV. Let's look at the 2 day. 2 days got some more room to go. I could see us getting back up to 392. Let's look on the 1 day. Yeah, 1 day still got some room too. CRV's looking good also. And we're breaking above on the 4 hour, right? So CRV's a possibility for tonight. We are getting into oversold territory on the 4 hour though, so we might go up another 8 hours and then come and retest this the top of the cloud, hopefully, and not continue down, right? GRT's in the cloud, keeps in the cloud, Mana's back above the cloud. Let's see what Mana's doing. Mana looks like it hit the Tankinson and got rejected Well, it's actually still going, right? So we still got still got 5 days left on it. Let's look at the 2-day. 2 days coming up to the Kijinsen and got kicked off of it. We still got new candle starting today. Broke above it, retesting it from the top side. Maybe we'll bounce off of it, but we are coming out of overbought territory, so it might still head down some. 12 hour. I mean, you could take a trade here, and you know, just put the stop loss under the Kijinsen and hope we bounce from here. Let's see. Right, you'd have a lower risk than if you than had you taken it here on this. Well, actually, about the same risk. No, you got less risk on it. I like Mana. I think Mana is going to go somewhere in the long term. Right, that's the. I think that's the coin for next year. Honestly, one of the coins anyway. Yeah, still in the cloud on Matic. OXT still in the cloud. Sol looks like it's wants to do something. Let's look at the daily. Daily's giving us a signal. Gave us the signal yesterday actually, and we already ran 11% today. And we could just be coming up to the Kijinsen and then bouncing off it, but we are coming back in on the stochastic. We have bullish divergence, so Sol could be one to go for. We're still below the Tenkinson on the 2-day, but we are getting a signal even on the 2-day. We're just not above the Tenkinson, so I'd leave Sol alone for now. Let me see Sol again. Where are we down here? Yeah, I'd leave Sol alone. Solana. That's it, guys. That's all I have for today. Like I said, we don't know what Bitcoin's going to do tonight because it is right against resistance. If it breaks resistance, I'd expect. Let's see, Bitcoin. 1 day. Yeah, 42,000. That's what I'd be looking for. Which is also. So I'd be expecting 40,000 right here first, and then the 42,000 area, and possibly even 45,000, right? And maybe even all the way up to 49. We'll see. But let's see what tonight brings. Again, if you take trades because of where Bitcoin is, I would say just take half risk on it. You know, if you usually take 2%, take 1%. If you take 1%, take a 0.5%. Or if you're going into 3 or 4 trades, you know, split the 1% up or the 2% up between the 4 trades. That's all I have for tonight, guys. And I will talk to you tomorrow. And again, I apologize. I disappeared on you guys for a few days. But I definitely needed a break. So I went out, had some fun. I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a good night.